Good evening. Welcome to RC Conference Live, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm trying something a little different tonight, and that is doing this from upstairs in my bedroom / hobby room, and going to see how this works. Lighting isn't the best, but the lighting I have set up for my workspace is right here. And with it on, you get bright light right in your face. So I need an overhead light, but we'll make this work. I got a little bit of work to do before competition tomorrow. So Kevin Gibbs, welcome. Wootsy RC, welcome. Seeing Guru was posting Bob's RC before we got started. Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's having a Green Frog. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Mine's been busy, but not bad. So I'm actually in the process of mounting some brand new Rock Beast to replace my landmines, give them a shot. So it's one of the things I wanted to get done tonight. So I figured I'd work from up here, and I've been working on setting this area up to work from it. The only thing I didn't take into consideration was the lighting. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, let me post the link. It is open panel tonight, guys, so anybody's welcome to join the panel. So here's the link. Feel free to hop in. It is open panel, so no big topic or interviews or anything like that tonight. Now I am in my hobby room bedroom, so I could potentially show off some of my rigs. I have easy access. They're behind my laptop here on the wall, so in theory I could show them off, or I have a separate cam that I could show, move and show how they're all sitting currently. And right here behind me, that's my Comp 2 build, Predator build. I need to go over before competition tomorrow. Just do a nut and bolt check on it, basically, is all I plan to do with it, to have it ready for Green Frog. Good evening. Yeah, I definitely got some sun at USTE. The last day, Sunday, we started the morning out on the chilly side, like in the 40s, which I know for some of you guys it's not that cold, but for Florida it's on quite the chilly side. I was in sweatpants and all of that, and then it got warmed up to the point of basically tank top weather. It was like in the 80s. So I had a great time at UST. And Kevin Gibbs, what was your most interesting find at UST? Find for me, an actual find, if I want to call it that, I guess would be some of the 124th / 118th or something like that. RCs, like hard body Chevys and stuff. I did not get one, but very interested in getting one. 124th scale course this year was phenomenal. Like, oh my God. And I actually drove somebody's newer 124 SCX 24, like the Gladiator Jeep, I guess, the longer one. And I guess it's got the V2 electronics, and wow, compared to what I had. Curtis D, welcome. If you know me for a while, I had a SCX 24. I had the C10, and I wasn't very much impressed with it and got rid of it. But the newer electronics is way, way nicer. And that course set up for SCX 24 scale was just phenomenal and fun to drive on. So I do have some video coming from that. And from USTE. But one of the things that Kurtz, welcome. One of the things I would say I was probably I was impressed with a lot of things at USTE, but one of the things I really, really enjoyed was the drifting. Not that I drift, because I don't, but the fact that they had it there, and the course was on the small side, but getting to watch people drift like Roadside RC and other people there, it was really, really cool. And the scaleness you can get with drifting. If anybody's seen my video, my overview, I had some of the drifting in there. There'll probably be some more footage coming from drifting, because I actually got quite a bit of footage. In fact, was it the last day? Element had the new Hunatruck RC there, and with Roadside RC's help and a couple other people, they actually got it on the course drifting, and I did get some clips of that. I don't know if Element posted any clips yet, because they were taking footage, but that was sort of cool to see that. So really, really enjoyed the drifting. It was cool to watch. I did give it a shot myself, and I'm not good with it. Definitely need some experience, but talking with Roadside about it and watching those guys was pretty cool. Kevin Gibbs, absolutely. It's cool to see how UST has expanded other areas of the hobby, and absolutely, that is very awesome. I mean, just 2 years ago, they sort of expanded it, or 3 years ago, maybe expanded, starting the semi trucks, and they got big with the semi trucks last year. This year with drifting, they also had a small area for construction vehicles this year. So that was cool. And of course, the mud drags and hill climb and buggy racing and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely awesome seeing them expand and really include pretty much most everybody in the RC hobby. Even the drag racing, not at the event itself. I blocked that user, Green Frog, so hopefully see if they come back. But I blocked them. But RC drag racing wasn't necessarily at USTE, but last year and this year people went out Friday night. I had my DR10 with me, but I was trying to pace myself for the weekend. Knew it's a long weekend and knew I'd be tired at the end of the weekend, so I opted not to. Sort of wish I'd have went. Looked like they had some good racing, but at the same time, sort of glad I didn't, because of the weekend. Had a great weekend. So sorry, I'm looking to see if these tires had any directional on them, and my lighting sucks because I got that light turned off over there so it don't blind you guys. Jay's RC Expedition, welcome. Guys, it is an open panel tonight, so if anybody wants to join, I've posted the link once, and I'll post it again here shortly. If anybody wants to join, you are welcome to do so. Sort of free reign on what we discussed tonight, and I know I'm getting some questions about USTE, so I'll probably do that. RC84, Chris, welcome. Yeah, a lot of fun at USTE. This is my third year that I went, and seeing the difference each year to the trails. The trails, 1, 2, all the way to 10 are basically the same trails in regards to starting in the same areas, but the trails still change so much. And in some instances, they ran 1 or 2 trails backwards, which was really, really cool. One of the really scale trails, 6, I believe it was, they ran backwards this year, which was really cool because I've only run it the other way both years, and it was actually really cool to run it backwards. Much more scale stuff added, like Trail 1. If you've seen my video on Trail 1 that came out last night, and I may not have done the best job of catching all the scale stuff, but compared to the last 2 years, it had so many much more scale items on the trail, which was really cool. And they brought back the I don't know what you want to call it, the thing that takes you from the top of the hill down to the ground. They had that the first year I went 3 years ago, and they didn't have it last year, but they had it this year, which was cool to have that again. So WNYRC up here from Western New York, waiting for warmer weather for more RC. Can't come fast enough, I bet. And hopefully you get that warmer weather. Joe Girding, welcome. So, yeah, UST was an absolute blast. There was 10 trails, not counting the hill climb, not counting the SCX 24 section. I did all 10 trails, and actually did Trail 9 twice. So had a sorry, I'm bouncing the zip line. Yes, Green Frog. There you go. That's the best way to describe it, is the zip line. It was definitely cool. Queenie, good evening. And I just seen right before signing on, I haven't heard from him, but I just saw that Sean from Sean's RC Adventure was in a car crash. Looks like his car is probably totaled. He just messaged me that he's not so bad, but I don't expect that we'll see him on tonight, but maybe we will. He had posted on Instagram a picture of his car. It looked pretty bad, accident-wise, but he said he's fine. So that's good to hear. So hopefully tomorrow he doesn't have to get too sore tomorrow, hopefully. So but yeah, UST, if you've never been, you should definitely go, people. It's an awesome event. The people are awesome. The goodies that they give away every year. Sean in that lead foot, right? But yeah, the stuff they give away. So I got my first Rock Beast mounted. One of the things I like over the landmines is, you can see it there, Rock Beast right here is actually a little shorter and a little wider, which reminds me more of the canyon trails. And I think is one of the reasons I like the canyon trails as much as I do. So, yes, you're right, Green Frog. He did mention the 1-to-1 build. Hey, Chris, welcome.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How you doing?
Just hanging in there. Another day.
I hear you. Awesome. So yeah, mounting me some tires.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I gotta do some RC maintenance myself.
Yep. Yeah, I got competition tomorrow. And I picked up these Pitbull Rock Beast at USTE and mounting them up so I can test them tomorrow.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I was just sort of talking about UST a little bit and had a awesome time. So
I hear that, man. I'll eventually go sometime.
Yeah, it's so much fun. The trails. I think I walked 7 miles each 3 days. All 3 days, each day I walked 7 miles. So you get your exercise in for sure.
Yeah.
But well worth it. So, and I know a few people may have seen this in one of my videos and probably going to see it a few more times in a couple more videos, but my small tire Jeep with leaf springs that I hardly ever drive. And I took it last year and did not drive it. I drove it this year, and oh my God, I even went up to Sean. He was there, and I said, Sean, I said, I brought this thing out. I said, I have had so much fun with it, like driving the small tire on those trails that they have. I wouldn't say it was difficult, because it wasn't necessarily difficult, but at times there was slightly challenging, but I had so much fun with the small tire Jeep. I didn't run my 6x6 on Sunday at all the whole weekend because I ended up running the Jeep more. And I think I ran the Jeep on a total of 5 trails out of 10. It was just the Jeep blew me away, honestly, how well it did.
Yeah.
So, and surprisingly got it back and put it on the bench the other day and just was giving it a look over. And one of the rear shocks literally came unscrewed from the top cap and the bottom cap, and the shock itself is gone. Just the 2 ends are still on the Jeep. I had no clue it was missing. Like, and it still did so well. So I'm definitely going to build a small tire rig for next year.
Oh yeah. Like I got that TF2. I love it. It's a great vehicle.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do a BRX 01. I think maybe an 02, but I think a BRX 01. I like that body. Yeah. So this is where I'm leaning towards. So
yeah, it's like I went to comp last year there with I had the TF2 and the SCX10 with me. TF2, I got through the first gate and then I broke a leaf. So I was like, crap, and I got no leaves with me to change out. So I was like, all right, well, I got the SCX 10 there to take out. Well, as soon as I was heading for the entry right there to go into the park, the dry shaft broke in half. I was like, son of a gun. And I was like, I don't have the dry shafts.
Yeah. It's not something I normally carry with me when I go out.
I usually do, and this time I just did not have it. I was like, I was like, well, I got the camera, I can film. So that worked out.
Yeah. I normally don't take drive shafts. That's one that I normally don't carry. I mean, I have some extra ones. I just normally don't carry them with me. RC Voodoo, what's up? That was great to meet you at UST, man. And did you fix your Jeep? I know you probably hadn't really been back all that long, so yeah. Our competition tomorrow is our winter series, so it's the last one for a while. Yeah. I almost don't want to go, but I'm in 3rd place in the one class, so I want to try to finish that out. So but anything new coming or new for you, Chris?
Nothing really new. I got stuff I got to do on my real vehicle, some service I got to take care of, so that's going to empty the the bank right there.
Totally understand that completely. Yeah. I got some of that to do myself.
Yeah. Of course, still dealing with those beavers, which they're going hard this time.
I saw your little clip, like a 16-second clip or something.
Yeah.
About them the other day. And
yeah.
Look like they really have gone to town.
They have gone to town this time.
They're like, we're gonna show this guy.
Yeah. They're showing me up this time. It's getting bad back there now. So, and of course the county and the town I live in are not really doing anything about it. They can care less about it.
Yeah.
So here's what it is.
This came in today. This is a new ESC.
Oh yeah, one the $25 one.
Yep. Yeah, I think it actually, this one, I think I paid $35 for it. It went up a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ESC 70. That I'm going to give that a shot. Actually, I think I'm going to put that in the Jeep because it has an axial motor and axial ESC, so there's really no drag brake or anything on it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that in there with, there it is, a Holmes Hobby 12 turn Crawlmaster Sport.
Okay. Sweet.
Which that was, Holmes Hobby was there at USTE, which I met him 2 years ago. And hey, Sean, hope you're feeling all right, man. But I met him 2 years ago, and he's a really cool guy. But he did a motor class this year, and he did one 2 years ago, but I missed it. So I actually made the motor class this year, and I actually videoed it. So that'll be coming out, I don't know, in a week or so. But he talked about gearing specifically, and some motor stuff that was maybe a little over our heads a little bit, but he's an awesome guy. So let's see. So Sean and his lead foot. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, me and Sean didn't get to crawl together this weekend. We saw each other quite a bit, but we didn't make it to crawl with each other.
Yeah.
And I did break my I broke my Traxxas Max at the Basher Park.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm not mad. I mean, this is really the first time that I've truly what I consider break something. I mean, I blew the front 2 tires out, which I expected at least one tire to bust out, and I brought a spare tire, but then I blew out a second one. But on the last jump, the grand finale, it busted a rear out cup for the axle to go into. So the axle came out and the axle got bent as well. But I drove it back to the car with only 3 wheels spinning. So, I mean, yeah, it sucked, but really it's the first time I've really truly broke something on it. So I'm not really that concerned.
Yeah. Yeah. I did take the Hummer out over the weekend to the ditch there, RC Park, and ran on a few light things for it.
You had a video for that, right?
Yeah, I did a video for it.
Yeah, I thought I saw it. I just hadn't got to watching it, but I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, I want to see how it performed. But
listen, it's okay. It's okay. You don't watch my videos. I'll still support your channel.
I actually do watch your videos. I play this musical chairs with channels and videos.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to watch everybody's videos. I can barely keep up with everybody's videos.
Yeah, and then being at USTE all last weekend, I sort of didn't watch really hardly any videos whatsoever. So I'm like 3 days behind my normal because of that. So I'm still trying to catch up. So
yeah.
To me, I can't make it up the ramps. They don't get broke much. Yeah. I can't decide what I want to do for these foams. Yeah, Sean and Crash. Nice. Uh, he just wanted a new vehicle. That's all. He wrecked it so he can get something new.
Yeah. Usually how it goes.
Hey, Sean, I'm curious if you know how much money ended up getting raised for Operation 11 Charlie this past weekend. I know it was a lot of money. I'm guessing somewhere in the 10K range would be my guess based off the things I heard. But it was awesome to see people raffling stuff off for 11 Charlie to give money back. It was pretty awesome. I know on Sunday, I swear Sunday I heard or saw like 3K raised, I swear, for 11 Charlie. I could be off a little bit on that, but it's one of the cool things about RC community is how giving everybody is.
Yeah.
So they had, I don't know if I got any video of it or not, but this guy, I want to say he was from France, and Sean may know, but he's got this module that you put on your car, on your RC with servos at each corner, and it mimics body roll. So as the RC goes over stuff, it makes it look like it's actually got real body roll to it. Not something I would personally do, but cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it does look very realistic. Like they had I think it was a TRX4 Blazer. It was painted different color, and they had a couple like little tree limbs, sitting on their table, and they would just drive it back and forth across it, and it just had that roll like you would expect a 1-to-1 to have on a stockish suspension. It was pretty cool. So that's my understanding. It can also flip of a switch. You can raise and lower the suspension with those, because you basically have a servo at each corner.
Yeah.
So you can get an inch or so of lift or whatever, and then you can have that realistic body roll.
Huh.
So it was pretty cool to see. Again, not something I would do, but just seeing the advancement of things coming to the market and ideas people come up with is pretty cool. Guru says everybody hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Guru. I normally hit it myself, but tonight, because I don't have two screens, I don't have YouTube pulled up. I just have StreamYard pulled up.
Gotcha.
I normally have a 32-inch monitor to my right as a secondary monitor, but since I'm upstairs, I don't have that.
I know. It's like this past week, I got a little speaker system for the workstation here, because I have my little iPad next to me on my right side here, so I can watch some TV while I'm working on vehicles. And my dad's like, "You want to watch a 7-inch screen when you got a 43-inch screen in your bedroom?" He's like, "Why do you need that surround sound here?" I was like, "Because I stay here. I like work. I like to watch something, some background noise." He's like, "I just don't get it." He's like,
that's interesting. I didn't know the Rock Beast came with a 2-stage foam.
I didn't know that either.
I was about to pull them out because I was thinking about swapping the one set of foams, and I pulled out the center right here, which is a slightly stiffer gray small foam, and then the outer is a much softer white foam. That's quite interesting. I did not know that was a 2-stage. Learn something every day.
There you go.
So I guess I'm going to run these and see what happens. Yeah, for music, actually, I have what's that called? Let me grab it real quick. I have one of those Cove speakers it's actually two pieces, so you can take it apart. The other one's downstairs, so you can have them in different parts, and it's Bluetooth. So I have one upstairs and one downstairs, and this thing actually works really nice.
Yeah, I got the Logitech, or I think it's how you say it, Logitech. Yeah, I think it's how you pronounce it. Yeah, Logitech. It's 2 speakers and a sub.
Nice.
That's what I use. I got it on my computer and on my TV. So saves you like $200 on a sound bar.
Very nice. So RC Voodoo section, I guess this is to Sean. Can your next vehicle have power seats on the passenger side, please? And Kevin Gibbs said airbag or power seats. You don't get both. And with Sean driving, you may want the airbag.
Oh, I know. That's like my work partner. He's got a lead foot. So like he's crazy driver. So you got to take out like a life insurance policy when you ride with him.
Nice. And Jay's RC Expedition said, I use the Pitbull Rock Beast on my rig and I like them. Sweet. I'm going to test them tomorrow for sure. I have 2 individual 2.2 Rock Beasts that I want to try on my Class 3 rig, but I've only got 2 of them and I need to find 2 more. And RC says power over airbags.
Yeah.
RC said Sean owned that car for years and had no idea it had telescoping and tilt. Nice. Let me guess, RC Voodoo, you got in there and all of a sudden started adjusting stuff, and Sean's like, "What are you doing?" And I know Voodoo got to do some RC drifting at USTE also. I think I got a little bit of footage of him.
Yeah. I've done that. I've done the drift scene for a little bit. I was pretty good at it. I didn't have anybody else to, run drifters with. So I was like, well, this is kind of boring if nobody's going to be in it.
Right. Now, did you have all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive.
Okay.
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, after I sold the drifter and everything I had for it, then the guys at the hobby shop started getting into it. I was like, what? Really? I just sold the vehicle and now you guys are want to drift around in a Lowe's parking lot.
Nice.
I was like, that's really nice. Thanks, guys.
I eventually want to get a drift car. I just haven't decided what kind I'm going to get.
Yeah, there's all different types of ones. And if you want to go 2-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Yep.
For me, I was trying to be like Ken Block, so.
Right? Crash King, welcome. Yeah, I actually, even though it's not really meant for this, the new Element Huna truck, the body on it's sweet, like just an awesome looking body.
Yeah.
It's not really, the chassis isn't really designed for drifting. It's more of a racer But like I said, some of the guys there, they swapped some tires onto it, and one of the good, really, really good drivers got it drifting. He actually gave some feedback to Element, like if you want it to be for drifting, like this is what you need to, what it needs. It needed some more angle and something else. I can't remember. But it was cool nonetheless to see. RC Voodoo, that's funny. He asked him where the tilt was, and he said, "This car don't have tilt." And he goes, "I looked and found the switch for telescoping in tilt." That's funny. Obviously, he just gets in and drives.
Yeah. Like my work partner has the hardest time of putting the truck in park when he wants to get out. I was like, dude, come on, put it in park. I mean, do I have to do the driving? Yeah. Like one more, we stopped there at Bojangles, and he got paid for his order and got his drink, and he started taking off. He forgot his biscuit. He's like, oh crap, I forgot my biscuit. He goes jumping out the damn truck. I'm over in the passenger seat. Yeah, he thought he put it in park, but actually put it in reverse. So I'm sitting there.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, man, we just hit a car behind us.
Brian BBY, welcome. Sean said, hey, the tilt worked well today. It allowed you to get out of the car after it was wrecked.
Yeah.
Good thing Voodoo showed you where it was this past week.
So
on my last tire. Oh, it tilted by itself. Oh, okay. That's how hard of a hit it was.
I think tonight and last night was the first time I'd messed with my actual crawlers in a while.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I when I got into construction stuff there, I had no motivation to go crawling. So I didn't touch them for a while, and then now I started like, all right, one needs a servo, other one needs a servo. So let me do it now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking at servos this weekend at USTE, some of the reef servos, talking to them a little bit.
Yeah, they supposedly it came out with one that's like crazy ridiculous on torque, like 900 ounces of torque.
I think they call it the Beast 1100 or 1100 Beast or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it puts out like 900 on like 6.4 or something like that. And then if you crank it up, it really puts out. And they're both, and it's a smart servo too, so it's programmable. They came out with two new ones, so either one of them you can go in and program it, and it can be a servo winch if you want, or a servo.
Yeah. I mean, what would you do with 900 ounces of torque?
I mean,
you definitely could not put that on a stock vehicle,
right? Yeah, that's definitely a lot. But I know they said the main reason they came out with these two servos that they did was so you could have matching servos. Like if you're doing a servo and then you're doing a servo winch, instead of having like especially like Elements, typically if you have those, the servos are right next to each other. And that way you have like matching servos, and you don't have like one servo that's a different color or a different brand or whatever, because it's a servo winch and then one that's just a servo. This way you can have sort of it looked clean and uniformed. And I sort of got that and understood. I was like, okay, I don't typically do servo winches, so but definitely get it. And I know there's a lot of people that do servo winches, so I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go and look underneath people's RC bodies to see what they got, you know.
No, typically I don't. So, but I totally get it, and I know there's people out there that
there's people that want to have a nice setup.
Yep, absolutely. So I'm thinking about. I have one Reef servo. It's a original 422 HD. In fact, I mentioned that to them, and they're like, "You need to put that thing on the shelf. That's a antique."
Mm.
And they're like, "And if you break it, there ain't no fixing it. Like, we can't get the parts for that one anymore." And I'm like, "Okay."
So basically, they said your stuff is old. You need to update. You like 10 years behind, like me.
Well, because they asked me what servos I typically run, and I'm like, well, I said, to be honest, I normally get like the Amazon 35 kg servos. I have like probably 5 of those. And, they commented, they're like, hey, Amazon's not here supporting the RC community. And I said, your point's 100% accurate. You're right. They're not.
Yeah.
And I've had very good success with the Amazon servos. And I think certain scenarios I will continue to run those, but I think my comp rigs, I think I'm going to slowly switch to either Reefs or home servos.
Yeah.
Because I have actually my V1 Gen 8, I pulled it down, took it to USTE and drove it. And when I was prepping for USTE and I pulled it down, and that rig hadn't been running 8-9 months or more. I pulled it down and was just going over everything, and I noticed that it's got the 35 kg servo on it, and it's had that one for years. And there's play in I'm assuming it's the bearing at the top of where the gear is that comes outside, because there's play right there, and I'm assuming it's that bearing, which I might be able to open it up, maybe replace a bearing. But I have 2 of those servos that are they work just fine, but there's a little bit of play there, like the bearings wore out or something.
Yeah.
So made me think like, hey, Big Red Beach XJ, welcome. So yeah, I think I'm going to slowly switch over to one of the big brands, because they do support the RC community very, very well, especially like at USTE and stuff. And I mean, that 422 HD I have still goes very well. And they even told me, they're like, that one's really like a trail servo. They're like, I wouldn't put it, because I was talking about putting it in my 6x6, and they're like, I wouldn't do that. It's not really designed for that. It was designed more as just a good trail servo. They're like, you want like a raw 500 for the 6x6. They're like, the raw 500 is just an all around good servo for competition, trailing, everything. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna potentially look at doing. Kurtz, yeah. I wasn't sure what the BCH stood for, so I was guessing. Get these rock beasts put on the car finally, or on the really.
That's cheating.
Yes, it is. And
That's all right. I got one.
I'm okay with it.
Hey, don't worry. I got the same thing too.
Yep. I didn't used to have it, and actually it was Exo Caged RC. He was the one. He's like, dude, you need to stop using the hand tools or whatever. He goes, get you a drill. You do it way too much. He goes, the amount of times you're taking tires off when you're dealing with RCs is way too much. I was like, nah. And I kept putting it off. And one year for Christmas, I put on my list like a small drill, and somebody got me this, and now I can't think of any other way.
Yeah. That's like, I got the Works one right here.
Yep.
So.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all my little clips are
Wow.
right here.
Cool. Very nice. I actually just saw today that I saw Dixieland RC at USTE, and I went in their tent, but I didn't see it at the time. But they've got a new tool they're selling. It's a handheld, like a drill, but it's only like it's the size of a multi-tool basically, and it just has and it's one speed, and they said it's got enough torque to do wheels, no problem. It's supposedly like $30, and I'm like, man, from a space perspective, because I mean this isn't that bad, it's not huge, and I bought a thing that I'm got it on my workbench wall mount thing, but I'm like, man, that takes up less space. If it works that good, it could be worth swapping it out just to save some space. But
you need one of those $10 Harbor Freight ones.
Okay. So now I still have, like for competition tomorrow, I have my Reefs tool, and it has a wheel driver in there, nut driver. So I take that, I had that with me at USTE, and I'll have that with me at the competition tomorrow. So if I need to take a wheel off or tighten something up, I will use the hand tool for that. I won't take the drill with me. They're mounted and they're on. Crash King, take it easy. So for anybody watching, if anybody wants to join the panel, it's open panel. I'm gonna post the link again. So if anybody wants to join, you are free to do so. I'm just gonna be doing some nut and bolt checking here on my.
Am I free to leave?
If you want to, you are free to leave. If you want. It's a free world, at least for the time being.
Yeah, till the time being.
Until Russia invades. So. Take it to the skate park, they said. Make a good video, they said. Send it to the moon, they said. Well, that didn't work. Is that where you were going, or on your way back from was the skate park when you got in your accident, Sean?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. They said the moon, not the scrapyard, Sean. I think this rig is ready for tomorrow.
I hear that. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here tomorrow, so our little RC Sunday got canceled.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't even know what our weather forecast is for tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know either. Our forecast, Mother Nature is throwing numbers out like the Powerball. One day it's hot as shit, next day it's cold and windy and everything else. Like, make your mind up.
Well, that's like sort of like what UST was a little bit. So, and I hate cold weather. So,
yeah, I do too.
You live in the wrong place for that.
I know.
All right. Put this one up.
Yeah, I hate the winter, hate the sun.
See, I'd rather have 100-degree weather than anything under 50 degrees.
Oh yeah.
Ew, that's ugly. Sean said the worst part of it all is my wrecker was in the boot. I was going to make a video after work, but I think it took a beating. Found one of the windows and one of the flashing lights as well.
Oh,
Wow.
that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I'm saddened by the fact that I didn't get to run Sean's BRX 01 at USTE, but I hear that somebody took possession of it and didn't let it go all weekend, so I guess it wouldn't matter. I was looking forward to test driving it and getting a feel for it to see for sure.
Yeah.
What I want.
I'm kind of leery on letting people run my RCs unless I like actually truly know them well enough.
Understand.
Because I had my first hobby grade RC boat. I had it just for a short time. I let a buddy of mine drive it because I was like, I'm just the kind of guy I am. I was like, here, try it out. Yeah, he goes smashing it right inside of a dock, and I was like, son of a gun. I was like, I only had it for like 3 weeks, and here you are just tearing the crap out of it.
See, I look at it like, I know I'm hard on my RCs, especially my crawlers. So I look at it, even like my Max. I'm like, you can't do anything to that thing that I haven't done. I mean, I jump it off the 7-foot 1-inch ramp at UST every year with no regard. And so it's like, you really can't. The only thing you might be able to do with it that I haven't done is run a kid over with it and kill him. I mean, but but as far as beating up the RC and even my crawlers, I'm hard on my crawlers. I know I am. So
yeah, I'm telling you, getting hit by RC hurts.
Yes, it does.
Especially when it's like a 5th scale stadium truck.
Mm-hmm.
That crap hurts. But I laughed about it.
So Sean said, don't be sad. I didn't even get to run it. And that's what I heard. Jay said, Sean, you should have hooked it up to the front of your 1-to-1 and took a picture talking about his wrecker. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dang. That one was tight. Sean, I know you're preoccupied with your accident and probably looking for a new car, so I get it. But I know there's a few people that's anxious for the rules for next year's build-off for the road to USTE. I'm one of them because I'm already picking out my vehicle. pretty much
Yeah.
I've picked it
I don't
up.
know if I'll be able to do it. I got some stuff I got to pay off before I do anything else.
I get that.
And then when I found out about this issue with my truck there, I was like, oh, yeah, this is going to cost me.
Yeah, I've got some maintenance to do myself on my personal car.
Yeah.
I keep sort of putting it off, but I gotta do it.
Yeah, I know that. You get a nice little, nest egg in your bank account, and somebody wants it.
Yep. Well, like I've got my bonus coming up for work. It's technically my Q4 bonus from last year. They always wait till March, April before they pay it out. And,
Yeah.
And I'm in my head planning, and of course it's like, yeah, one of the things I need to do is do a few things to my 1-to-1. It's got 265,000 miles on it, and it runs great. I'd drive it across the country right now if I needed to, no issues. But I need to keep it that way. All right. I think that one's ready too. He said next Friday's live, he will give out all the rules. Sounds great. I will try to attend that live if I can.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out. I know he's probably not watching because he's usually working. To Brent from Adventure Time RC. He was at USTE, and his one buggy actually placed and got a best. I forgot what one it got, but it got an award at USTE, which actually says a lot. Actually, two of his rigs got what they call it. Two rigs got to the semifinals or whatever they call it, and then the one actually won an award. So it means something to get that. See, Kevin, Sean, I like the looks of the BRX-02 chassis, but I want the BRX-01 body. Do y'all know if that truck body fits on the BRX-02 chassis?
I am not 100% sure on that.
I was hoping Sean or Kevin might know the answer.
I'm sorry, I don't know everything.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No, yeah.
So, because I want to do, I know I want to do leaf springs, small tires with leaf springs. And I know the BRX-01, you can upgrade it, or however you want to look at upgrade, downgrade to leaf springs. There's leaf spring kits for it. But the BRX-02, you can order it with leaf spring setup. So. All right, so no, it's only designed for the Lounge Rover. Okay. So that solves it for me. It's BRX-01, then that's all right. I can deal with that. It'll be all right. I'm gonna have to figure out tires.
That's always the fun part.
Right.
Yeah, especially when you don't have a hobby shop nearby.
Yes. Big Red said he might get in the contest. You should. I think everybody should, technically. I mean, I understand when people can't financially, all that kind of stuff. I get it. I'm not trying to make anybody make bad decisions, but if you're able to financially, I think you should.
Well, the way it's looking for me, I might have to sell off a vehicle to build another vehicle. Or sell a vehicle to pay for my real vehicle.
I understand that.
I thought about that Friday there when I was coming out of the mechanic shop there, and he's telling me all this stuff I needed done. I was like, I'm probably have to sell off some of my RCs. You know, I was like, that's going to be a pain. Like, I'm just going to do a video and say, I'm selling everything on eBay. Go on there and bid for it.
All right. Kevin Gibbs, do you know by chance off the top of your head what the wheelbase is on the BRX-01? I know I can look it up, and I will, but if you happen to know. I know you said 334 on the BRX-02. Jay's RC Expedition says I'm applying for a new credit card just to be in the build off.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can get is credit cards, but you got to pay them back after a while.
Right? They don't like it. They don't like it when you don't pay them back.
I know.
I don't quite understand that, but
yeah, it's kind of like, you know, getting your taxes back. You know, it takes forever to get them back, but
boy, when you owe,
they want it right away.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. For sure. Big Red, year-long build. The possibilities. Standard 313 on the BRX-01. Okay, very good.
Standard.
Yeah, I haven't decided. I know what body I want, which is the BRX-01 truck body. Yeah. I haven't decided if I want to go nice, clean paint look or try to do a beat up like old school. I don't know. Can't decide on that part. So
yeah, I got you on that. I was thinking about that the other day with the excavator. I was thinking about, you know, doing like the weathering rust out kind of type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know. It just looks so pretty like the way it is, but do I really want to do that?
See, I think with those, I've seen, you know, RC Sparks like take a brand new one and weather the crap out of it. And don't get me wrong, he did a good job. But like, I almost like the idea of, especially if you use them as much as he does, like just letting it sort of naturally age.
Yeah.
You know, and that's sort of what I'm thinking along the lines of this build is if I don't possibly give it away or sell it, build it nice, like a nice, good paint job. And as it gets used and, you know, let the body age. And if I have to do touch-ups and maybe down the road, possibly age the body because it's gotten beat up that much, you know, so be it. Yeah. But I think I want to start with a nice, clean paint job. I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I done the TF2. I started off a nice paint job and then let it get beat up, and I started melting the fenders and.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Gibbs says he wants to stretch a Jeep into a pickup.
Yeah.
Big Red, Sean was in an accident earlier today. Totaled his car, and I guess bit his tongue, or his tongue went through the windshield. I'm not sure which. Yeah, as people are saying, it's a year. You got a year to do this build off, so people got time. They don't have to go out and have it all done all at one time.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm impatient when it comes to building an RC, so I'm probably not going to. And Sean said it won't be a year-long build, but I won't take too long myself, just because if I have the stuff to put it together, I'm going to put it together. I can't stand to have stuff sitting around not being used, or I say not being used, at least not put on something.
Yeah.
Tank, welcome. Like this ESC that just came in today, like I actually want to put it on right now. Like I was debating on pulling the Jeep down and start installing it, but I plan to do a video on it. So on the ESC itself and its features and stuff. So I obviously can't record that right now. Good evening, Tank.
Good day, good day.
Hello.
So what's everybody up to?
Not a whole lot. I was putting some new tires on wheels to test tomorrow, and whenever a couple of vehicles I have competition tomorrow, so I was getting them nut and bolt checking them. So I pretty much have done that. That's
Cool.
about it for me. So our winter series finale tomorrow. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Whereabouts you live again? There's not a lot of snow there.
Yeah, I have no snow. I'm in Florida. If we got snow, there's
Florida.
a problem. If there's snow, there's a problem.
Hey, that's true.
True.
We've had it. I remember the 2 times in my lifetime that we've had snow, and I don't even know that I'd really call it snow, to be honest. But and yeah, the city shuts down.
Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, I'm only from USTE. I'm only like 2 hours from where USTE was. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
So in other words, you didn't have to book a hotel or anything for you.
Technically, no. I have a buddy that lives in Gainesville, which is like 40 minutes or so from USDE, so I stay with him.
Okay.
So yeah, no hotel, but I'll be on. Well, and there's not a, and that's the thing. Like, there's really not a hotel in that city. It's the city of Williston, where it's at, is a really small city, like really, really small place.
Okay, then let me rephrase that. You didn't have to rough it and go camping.
No, but I'm debating if I want to next year. Like I bought a tent a year ago for something else, and we didn't end up doing it because of COVID. And so I got this brand new tent that's never been out of the package. And I'm like, the next to USTE is connected to a camping place. And it's like, man, I could just be right there. Like, but
yeah,
don't know.
With everybody and all the action and all that, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so, yeah. And they do, like, so I guess the campground locks down at night, but like they've been doing night crawls the last couple of years. Like the guys that are there camping, they go out with their RCs and
that's cool.
Drive around the thing. And it's like, man, that would be cool to be a part of that.
Yeah, it would.
So I haven't camped since I was a teenager, so there's that too. And I'm not getting younger, so I don't know. I got time to decide for next year. So
Well, same thing with me when the guys went where they held the G6. I went camping with my son. It was not bad. I'm well over 50, and it was still not bad. I got a cushion that blows up, and
Mhm.
but be trying to get dressed on the ground in the tent, that was the toughest. That was the toughest for me.
I bet. I bet. Kevin Gibbs said, "Oh, that's Tank. I thought it was Big Head."
Oh,
So what you
thank
working
you.
on?
Building a Capra for STCRC, which is a
Okay.
store.
Is that another one of the builds you're doing to get the
Yeah.
that RC
Yeah.
they're giving you?
Yeah. Basically, this one, this is the front one, front axle. This is the rear, but I'm not going to use the rear because they got me another front axle because it's going to have
Also
four-wheel
steer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the steering on those Capra axles, the steering angle is phenomenal.
Okay. One thing I'm not too happy with stock, just the way it turns. I find it's not soft enough. There's a little bit of retention on it. So I'm either gonna put grease, but I don't want to put grease because when you put grease, it attracts dirt.
Yep.
So I got to check why it's a little, because theoretically you should put it like that and it should just fall.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't. And my screws are backed out, but for some odd reason, it's a little on the tight side. So this one is not as bad. So, anyways, I'll build the other one. I might have to take it off and on, and maybe take a knife to it and trim it down just a little bit. But I'll check it. I don't like the fact that it's a little tough to turn just by hand.
Gotcha. Yeah. I still want me a Capra too.
Yeah, they seem to be not bad, especially for a rock racer or something to compete with, because they do have portals, but I don't do competition. I do more rock crawling and things like that. So, but I love the challenge. So to me, a portal axle is no good because I want it to be even more challenging. But it could be challenging in the sense that you find harder spots.
Exactly.
And harder rocks. So
Yep, absolutely. So as much fun as I had with my small tire rig at USTE, and I did have a lot of fun. It's not that I'm going to switch from normal tires or portals or whatever to small tires. I still like normal size tires or 1.9 size tires and portals, and I think they have their place. It's just that I guess you could say my respect for the small tire leaf spring setup has definitely changed a ton.
It drives completely different. It's fun.
Absolutely. And like, for next year for USTE, I'm definitely taking that Jeep back.
Cool.
But I plan, since Sean's doing this build off for USTE next year, I'm going to build a small tire leaf spring setup for that with hard body. So I'll add a second small tire to my collection. So
cool.
Kevin Gibbs says that AliExpress has SCX leaf spring kits for $12. Yeah, my Jeep did phenomenal. Just so it did so well. I totally underestimated that rig. It was let's see. Yeah. Car shopping. That sucks that you got to now do car shopping, Sean. Let's see. What else can
He can get a Tesla.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's out of back order, eh? Everybody's waiting, especially for Tesla. Like a lot of people are asking for it, so they're everybody's out of stock.
Yeah. Hey, there was a 1/10 scale Cybertruck at UST.
Really?
Yep. It was well, I don't like them. I think in real life those trucks are ugly, but it was cool to see the RC. So, I think I'll pull my Max over here. It needs some love.
All our vehicles need a little love.
Right?
Yeah.
This one needs a lot of love.
You just turn the camera off on that one.
Well, see, it's got the foam on this tire right here is sticking out.
Oh yeah.
The other one, the foam's completely gone. Completely
Oh, yeah?
gone out of the other one.
So everybody's wrenching.
I need to do a better inspection and see if there's any more that I. Oh, those screws are gone. Ooh, that's not good.
So what is it you have in your arms? An Arma? A 7?
No, this is a Traxxas Max.
Oh, Traxxas Max. Okay.
Yep. That I beat the crap out of at UST in the Basher Park and broke it.
Yeah. Was that during the finale?
It actually broke during the finale.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the finale. Everybody was sending their car up that ramp. There was some of them
Yep.
went pretty high.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had jumped the that ramp probably, I don't know, 6 times or so prior to the grand finale.
Okay.
And had really no issues, but I did bend this axle, which I think I can straighten the axle out. It's the cup that I gotta.
When you unbend it, you can never get it 100%. So sometimes it's not a good idea, especially on the speed that you run those things at.
Yeah, I know it won't be perfect for sure. Yeah, I got a few things here I need to. Let's see.
Got to put some grease.
Sean says, at least I don't have to go get the gay airbag light checked on that came on the other day. Well, you better be glad that the airbags work since your airbag light was on.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
What'd you do?
Some of the screws have got so much dirt piled in them. I got to clean them out just to be able to take the screws out.
Yeah. I have a dental probe to actually do that.
Oh, that's a good idea. Very good idea. Hey, Weston.
Yeah.
I text you. Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I sorry, I was not even looking at my phone.
Thank you, buddy.
But if you want to fix my skateboard tomorrow.
Bring it up here.
Okay.
Jay said I was hit by a dump truck back in April last year. My leg hit the dashboard hard. Wish I had leg airbags in my work truck. Wow. My son has one of those finger skateboards, for your fingers.
Oh, okay.
I remember them from when I was a kid, and they're called something different now.
They're called Tech Decks.
Yeah, so one of his
Tech-Techs.
One of the
Wheels.
what are they called? I'm trying to remember my skateboard terms from back in the day.
Back in the day.
One of the axles. It's loose, and he's like, "It's broke." I'm like, "Oh, it's not broke. It's just loose."
Okay.
Can't think of the. God, I can't think of the term.
But now they're called Tech-Techs.
Yes.
Fingerboards is what we call them.
Yes, fingerboards.
Already?
I've had that tire.
You know when you're old when you say back in my time.
Right?
That's when you start gnawing off and go to sleep. Back in my time. I do that to my work partner because he's kind of old there. And he said, back in my day, I go,
You're mean.
what? I
No,
get
I'm-
slapped for it.
And you know what's funny is I find myself now, I got a 9-year-old, and now I find myself saying, back in my day, and I'm like, man, I'm one of those people now.
Yeah. Like you
I
need to
remember my
just
grandparents
somebody
saying
with
that to me back in our day.
Yeah.
You always said to me one time in daycare. I don't know how to pronounce
One time at band
Oh.
camp. You will understand if you ever watch the movie.
Okay, so.
Yeah, we say one time at RC camp.
There, it's fixed.
RC camp? What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Bye.
It's a camp where you bring your RC. It's called USTE.
Maybe he gets to go next year.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. We'll see. Well, ultimately depends if it's my weekend or not to have him. But this was the first year I would have considered taking him if it was my weekend.
So I got free reins to do whatever I want with this for paint job. Wonder what I could do.
Oh, okay. It's a
I
good-
should do like a camo job and even do the axle, paint all the axle, paint everything, the whole truck camo. Not just
Oh, wow.
the truck, but even the cage. That would be cool.
That'd be. I don't know that I've ever seen it done on the axles.
I'd have to look what the Canadian camouflage truck looks like.
Why can't I get that screw? There we go. I'd actually the camo, like doing that kind of deal on the axles, that would actually be pretty cool, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
everybody's hard at work.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what happened when you're working. You concentrate on what you're doing and not really the conversation that's going on.
Exactly. I haven't really. I don't think I've ever done it on my stream. This is me trying it, I guess.
There, supposedly there was a lot of people at USTE that had GCM trucks.
Oh yes. Yep. Definitely. I mean, the amount of scale stuff you see at USTE is just insane. Green Frog says CAD-PAT, Canadian Disruptive Pattern, is the computer-generated digital camouflage pattern first issued in 1997, then fully standardized by 2002 and currently used by the Canadian Armed Forces. That was the first ever digital camouflage to be issued operationally.
Cool. That was a Green Frog fact.
Right? That's pretty cool. That's tonight's fact tip or fact provided by Green Frog.
Free fact for the night on top of that. It's a free fact. You don't have to pay for that.
Come on. This one screw won't come out. There we go.
Some elbow grease.
Right. Starting to think it got bent too. So yeah, my the out cup on the here we go got broke, and that's what let the axle pop out, and then the axle got bent in the process. So
Okay.
Busted the cup. I'm not mad. I still drove it back to the car. So,
Oh yeah.
Curtis D said frog fact.
It's a frog fact. Yeah.
I like that.
On my show, we have the Brad fact, but now here we have the
frog fact. Well, Kevin Gibbs posted Brad fact with a green frog next to it. And Radioactive Scale RC said, and Green Frog is correct, we are using the CAD-PAT for our uniform pattern. Well done, Green Frog.
Cool. Well, I guess it's going to be a little hard to hand paint digital.
Right. If you can pull that off, you're doing something.
And I got to stop building these truck. I'm not even looking at the manual, and I know where the parts go. That's scary.
Uh-oh. You might know it too well.
Yeah, but it's the first time I built this truck.
You just built too many RCs.
Sometimes it's just common sense where they go together.
Agree. All right, so how does that come out? Big Red said, okay, people, I'm jumping off. I might pop back in a bit. I'm not sure. See you on the next one. Thanks for stopping in. Kevin Gibbs said, hydro dip the axles. They do make that film.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess that would be a good possible solution. Oh, somebody's joining us here.
Uh-oh.
Look who it is. He exists.
Oh, he's alive.
Hello, hello.
He's still alive? I thought he died. The rumor said he died.
Yeah.
No. Still here, still around.
One and only. RC
Wow.
Basher Boy in the house.
Yeah.
Her.
How's it going?
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing
Good.
We're doing okay. How are you feeling? I know you've been under the weather.
Yes. I've been under the weather. Family in general was under the weather, and it was just a whole mess, man. You know. So, but yeah, everybody is alive and well, and yeah, decided to join with you guys here tonight. And so yeah.
Good to have you.
Well, welcome in the JMH stream. We're glad to have you here, and don't be a stranger.
Kevin Gibbs
Thank
says
you.
the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody in the chat, panel, everybody. So yes, I am still live. I still exist. Channel still there. And I gotta say, man, last time I checked my subscriptions, I'm almost at 1,200 subscribers, which is
Nice.
amazing.
Nice
You know? I just,
Okay.
I can't thank you guys enough, and thanks for all the continuous support, and yeah, right now, the vehicle that I have sitting in front of me, I haven't ran it. I haven't had time to RC at all. Actually, I was even planning on going to UST, which I know even I saw JMHRC's footage, and it looked amazing. It looked awesome. I wasn't able to make that event. And why? Because, bills and everything just piled up because of the illness that's very popular right now. And yeah,
And that's a Basher fact.
and to follow up the facts, Green Frog said, attempt to keep my facts on topic and informative. Most of my facts come from Google research or verification. At least Brad's not so much, mostly tangents from my experience.
oh, gee.
But Gabe, it's your RC that you're showing there, which looks pretty cool. I actually saw a few of these at USTE.
Really? Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, when they run the vintage buggies,
Yep.
because it is a
Really? Wow.
reissue.
Yep. You're allowed to use reissues in the vintage buggy classes.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
There's a bone I like to pick with Kyosho here. If you guys are familiar with this vehicle, the Kyosho Tomahawk, the first re-release model did come with Goodyear tires. Okay, so this is the Kyosho Riri, what they so call. Kyosho re-release, which is a Tomahawk. This vehicle did not come with licensed Goodyear tires. So these tires do not have the Goodyear, decals on the tire. It's pretty disappointing. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm in the category that I love them, but I don't know what's up with that, Kyosho. What's up with that?
Well, they didn't want to pay the license anymore. They
I
only
guess
pay the
so,
license
yeah.
just to print so many or to make so many. So
Yeah, this vehicle didn't come with the Goodyear, logo on the tires. So.
They must not have thought they
JSRC
were gonna
Expedition,
sell
yes, this is a Tomahawk. Sorry to cut you off there.
them. Excuse me.
And also,
So are you planning to get that thing out and get it dirty soon?
yes, I've been wanting to go out in RC, man. You know, when this thing got so this is what they so call the COVID build that you see in front of you.
The COVID
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, this is the COVID build. So I did get COVID. I did catch it, and I had to quarantine for a bit, and then my family got COVID, so I was able to take care of them in the meantime. And, that's another reason why I've just been absent in general. But when I was ill, I spent the next few days on tweaking it and everything, and there it is. Actually, it took me like 2 days just to build the car.
Now, was the body painted, or did you have to paint the body?
No, you gotta paint it. This thing is in a million pieces when you buy it. Yeah. Okay. You build it from the ground up. Yeah. And then also, just so you know, if you guys know that Yosho also releasing the Yosho Optima Mid. That's coming too.
Yeah.
That's coming to my channel as well. So.
I'm a fan to those, but I find them too expensive just to have them sit around on the shelf like that, and because I'm not going to use it a lot, so I'm not going to bother getting them. For me, anyway.
And I agree. I mean, these vehicles are meant to be used. And another thing, if you break something on here, I don't think Kyosho has parts that are available that much for these vehicles. So
yeah,
that's another bummer.
Yeah.
So. Green Card RC build looks good, Gabriel. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Good to see you, my friend.
You're showing off the rear end because it's got a big Castle Creation motor on it.
Yeah, I wanted to show the behind.
Yeah,
show the behind.
Show its best assets.
Cannot lie.
Show its best assets. The motor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
you
Queenie.
Can make it twerk a little bit.
Twerk, yeah.
Queenie's back.
Look, it's twerking. Woohoo! Yeah.
All right.
So, I did some little RC twerking there.
that bed is getting hot back tonight.
Right? Yeah, man. Also, I'm very excited to build the Yosho Optima Mid, which is coming soon. And actually, I already pre-ordered it. So.
Nice.
Awesome. Looking forward to that one.
Where is
So everybody's working on something. I feel bad because I'm not working on anything.
Well, you know what's funny is I'm not used to doing this on the camera. Like I usually don't, like on a live stream anyway. I don't normally work on stuff. This is my first time sort of doing this. It's a little weird. I mean, cool, but weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was perfect time for me to start doing something. So, because I've been putting it all off for a while.
Yeah. But this, I mean, I've been setting up my hobby room to be able to put my laptop in here for this purpose. So it actually works. I'm getting, a few things done that maybe I wouldn't normally.
Yeah. You got to have a hobby room.
Yeah. Unfortunately for me, my hobby room is also my bedroom.
Oh, that can, that can be that too.
Hey, I'm a bachelor. So, I mean,
Hey, so am I.
I converted my home theater into a hobby room.
I mean, you can tell that I don't go out anywhere. I'm right here in this room the whole time. I mean,
Your
I know.
home theater,
and-
you turned your home theater into a hobby room. That's interesting.
Yeah, I turned my bedroom into my hobby room.
Cool.
Complete with a mini kitchen.
Well, we'll see. That's how I started until the hobby became too much, so I needed a shed.
Yeah.
So, because my RCs wouldn't fit here, and yeah. So technically,
know.
even here, this is where I build my stuff too. Not on the bed now. I bought a little small table.
Is it a 4-foot table?
6.
Oh, okay.
So in your shed, Gabe, do you have a workbench in your shed for you to work on your RCs out there, or is it strictly just storage?
When the shed was bought, it was planned. Okay, but as soon as I started putting stuff in there, I literally realized, oh no, all the
I don't
space
have
is actually going to be for RCs. So if you walk in there, and just step a foot, and it's like, oh, RCs, everything.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm planning of getting a bigger shed. See, buying a bigger shed, it kind of like cues me to actually buy more RCs, which is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but So, oh man, I literally said I wasn't gonna buy RCs like 10 RCs later. So that's how that's going.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably a good thing in a way you didn't come to USDE because you may have left with more RCs.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Man, I wanted to
didn't
go,
first.
man.
But I know, like Brent from Adventure Time, he bought one for sure, and he actually took it out on the trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
I didn't
were you
buy-
able to meet Sean?
I did actually, and I gotta get your address too because I gave Sean his RC Conference Live shirt. I have yours,
Okay.
so I need to get
Yeah,
that out
definitely. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
But yeah, me and Sean saw each other. I mean, every day I think we saw each other. Sadly we didn't get to crawl together, but we talked quite a bit.
All right.
That's cool. Was it a longer course, or was there anything different this year than? Year
Definitely
before?
differences. Lengthwise, I don't know, because there's 10 trails. 10 trails. Then you have a hill climb, which is not one of the 10. Then you have the 124 scale setup, which is not counted in that. And you have the mud drag section, which is also not included in the 10. Generally speaking, the trails by the numbers are generally the same in the same locations. The paths slightly different compared to last year, and a couple of the trails, I know 6 in particular was run in reverse this year. Like 2 of the trails, like 5 and 6, are, in my opinion, are 2 of the more scaleless trails because they're actually sort of cut into hills. And so those are generally the same each year, it seems like. But like I said, 6, they ran in reverse this year compared to the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And then some of the other trails, they've varied to some degree. But I walked like 7 miles each day.
Wow, really?
Yep. So definitely got my exercise in.
That's good.
Yeah, no, not a bad thing. I'm not complaining by no means. I was actually happy to get the walking in.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun, a lot of cool stuff. The drifting course is awesome that they had there. The one thing I'd like to see them bring into it potentially, and I don't know if they would or they wouldn't, is maybe RC boats. I mean, there is some water there. It's not the best of water. That'd be the only probably difficult thing is it's probably not the best of water for boats, but that'd be cool to see that nonetheless. But
Yeah.
a lot of people, I haven't
biggest-
heard an official number, but I know that they announced on one of the days that they had in thought that they'd get like a 30% increase in attendance from last year. And they said they blew that out of the water. So I don't know what that number is. I haven't officially heard, but there was a lot of people.
That's cool.
Yep. So it was a
And
great
you see,
time.
me coming from a desert, I don't know what you mean about good water. I mean, if I see a pond, I say it's a pond and it's good, and let's RC with boats.
So what I guess what I
Yeah.
mean by that is, so the water that's there, and there's some pictures and videos of JB the Voice jumping in the water. I don't know that I would call it water as much as I'd call it cow crap and cow pee. So like for him going face first spread eagle into that water, that's very brave. There's no way I would do that.
Oh,
So
now that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm exaggerating it a little bit and that there's more water to it than there is, but I can tell you it don't look great. So
Oh, I see.
so
So,
my
ladies and
little
gentlemen
boat,
of the chat,
I would throw it in there. My little boat that I have,
Yeah.
I would throw it in there. But I'm sure there's some people that would probably be like, I don't want to put my boat in that.
Gotcha. So, ladies and gentlemen on the chat, you guys want to see an RC twerk? Oh yeah! Look at that badonkadonk.
That's
Yeah.
just nasty.
It's just nasty. Oh yeah! All right.
Now, if
Enough
you could do that through the controller, you'd be good.
Yeah.
So I have video of an RC doing some twerking at UST.
Oh yeah.
Really interesting.
I don't know if I can. I have to see if I can get it on my computer. I might be able to. Actually, I think you know what? I think it was in my. I think I put it in my YouTube video. Hold on a second.
You put it in your cloud.
I don't have a cloud.
What the hell is cloud in? Like I said, I'm 10 years behind technology. All right.
Me and technology normally get along, but there's there's things I don't partake in.
Oh yeah.
And you see, I'm still considered a young person, but I'm actually drawing the line in technology. So yeah, there's some stuff that I don't know, I don't understand.
Yeah,
So,
I get that.
But
I'm
hey,
the youngest one at my job.
but hey, Chris, speaking of good technology, I did see your camera. Every time you move, the camera moves with you, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty
Little artist
fancy.
thing.
Yeah, he's showing us all up.
Well, I'm not showing
Yeah.
anybody. I'm just, I don't want to miss none of the show.
I was like, man, that's fancy.
Yeah, I got a little fancy. I just didn't want to miss none of this great shit. That's what.
Hey, Tank, do you have a camera that follows you?
Nope.
'Cause, I mean,
I
Tank
don't
is
have
also
the-
tech savvy over there.
I don't have the same budget he has. No, it's just I spend my money in other gadgets and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
All right, I'm going to share my screen here, and I found a video. That he was You know, a Red Cat Impala.
Oh.
It had the nice paint to go with the theme.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have one of those, right, Tank?
I got the red one.
Yep. And I saw while I was there, I saw they had the new Monte Carlo body. And that thing is pretty sweet. Like that body is really, really nice.
But I heard that there's a difference between the Impala and the Monte Carlo, right? I mean, the Impala is more of a hopper, and then the Monte Carlo is more of a dancer, no?
Yeah, it is, and
I mean, it doesn't
it's
hop.
smaller. It's smaller. It's not the same size. The Monte Carlo is actually the same size as the on-road car, so a 180 body would fit on that. So it's easier to find a body that would actually fit in case you don't want the Monte Carlo. Other cars would, like the body from a TT01 would actually fit on that. That's the reason they did it that way. So it can fit more bodies.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I went up to the Red Cat booth. I was actually had my Gen 8 pulling my trailer with my DR10 on the back, driving around inside the vendor area, and I went up to Red Cat, and they're like, you know, you need an Impala or a Monte Carlo on that trailer, not that Element. I was like, yeah, you're right, I do. And then they were showing me the body, and the body looks really, really nice on that Monte Carlo.
Yep.
The imposter. Sean. Yeah, man, the car just twerked recently. I mean, if you guys want to see more twerking, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can go to the floor like, ooh, there you go.
Evan says he doesn't recognize that spread.
Yeah, it's been around. Actually, yeah, I haven't changed this spread for quite a while.
It looks different to me. I'll be honest, I don't recognize it either. I'm with Kevin.
Really? Oh yeah, it's been here for a while. Actually, even when I was building this, yeah, I had this. You know, I really want to change it up. So.
All right, man. You gotta make it twerk again, man. I got money. I'm gonna make it rain.
All right. Here we go.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think I saw $100 bill in there pass by.
Yeah,
you might have. That's how I roll, you know.
It's how you have to roll when you go up to the strip club.
Yeah, you can't go up there with $20 bills. You know, that's like $20 is what you wipe your butt with.
I go there with $1 bill, and I go home alone.
Listen, that's because you go to the early bird special.
Oh.
The Go-Go Girls from the 70s.
Oh, that's funny.
I know.
So, Gabe, but I know you said you've ordered that other build that you got coming. You got anything else in the pipeline or thinking about or anything?
No, for now that's about it. Right now, I really want to get out and run this thing, and then also my Ecto. Actually, my Ecto, I actually painted some of the lines, the trim lines for the,
I think I've seen that,
and the body. And other than that, man, I mean, these RCs are brand spanking new. I haven't used them at all. I just haven't had time, man, to go out and RC really.
Oh yeah.
So Yeah. And then over here in West Texas here, right now it's wind season. I don't know if it's somewhere else too, but right now it's pretty windy, and that's another reason why I haven't gone out there. It would be nice because pretty much I can shoot one of the old western shoots. You'll see all these tumbleweeds just go flying around, but it's pretty unpleasant actually.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, very. All that sand blowing in your face.
That's just like me going to the beach. Sand blowing everywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I would assume,
What?
I would assume you can just go inside the beach and rinse everything off. But here, in order for you to do that, I gotta go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beach is going to suck for a lot of people here because they went up on the price of parking. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like $20 just to park. I was like, whoo.
Just to park? Wow.
Just to park.
What is a
That's
What is
enough
a
for me
parking
to
lot
never
do?
go to the beach.
The what?
That's enough for me to never go to the beach.
Yeah.
I'm not much of
It's
a beach person to begin with, so it don't take much to convince me not to go.
Yeah, and it's like if you want to drive on the beach, it's $250.
What?
Yeah, for a season pass. I was like, ooh, no.
Well, if you go often, it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, if you go often.
But see, the irony is, John, aren't you in Florida?
I am in Florida, and I'm in St. Augustine. I'm 10 miles or less from the beach.
10 miles? Oh, Lord.
Or less from the beach. And I can count on one hand in the last 2 years how many times I've been at the beach.
Yeah.
And that's probably twice. Maybe once, honestly, but once or twice.
About 15, 20 minutes from the beach.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really not
Let's
a beach
see.
person. I've liked the beach more since I've been in the RCs because at least if I'm going to the beach, I got something I can do.
True.
Hey, Tank, how many hours are you away from a beach?
I'm about 25 minutes from the beach.
Okay.
You're serious?
Yeah.
I said that sarcastically. Are you really?
Yeah, there's a beach close by where I live. It's on a river. It's not the ocean, but it's still a beach.
You got what we call a redneck beach.
You
Yes.
said a beach. You said a beach, not the ocean.
Yeah.
See,
That's true.
people that actually have real beaches, the beach is the ocean.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if you go further into where I live at, that's what we call a redneck beach, is with a little bit of sand and the river right there.
okay.
So we got to swim with the current.
Kevin Gibbs said, I don't go in the ocean. There's stuff in there that eats people.
That's true. You just think how many people actually just pee and poop in the water. I don't want to go in there.
Yeah,
That's like going to a water park. I don't care to go to a water park because you're bathing in everybody else's juice.
So RC Guru is actually joining us again. Good evening.
Yep.
Hey, ours, yeah, in the cover.
So if I have to make a count how many hours I'm away from a beach, I would have to go west. So I don't know, maybe 6 hours away.
And when you say
Well,
west,
beach.
are you meaning west like California west or?
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
Mhm. So he's going, he's going West LA.
if-
I'm in the East LA.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I go south, like from El Paso to San Antonio, Texas, it's like about 8 hours, and I don't think there's no beach in San Antonio. And you have to go all the way down to like Brownsville. So from like San Antonio to Brownsville, it's like 4 hours. So yeah, that's how big Texas is, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
I can send you some beach sand if you want. Along with a couple of beaver.
I don't even have to go to the beach to get sand. I mean, I'm in Florida. Sand's everywhere.
Yeah,
I would assume that. I mean, your state is, and I think your state is the orange state, right? That's what they call it.
For oranges.
Yeah, you even have that on your license plate.
Yep.
I've seen a few here. Florida, the orange state.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, the fruit. I thought it was the color at first. I'm like, oh, the fruit.
And
even I had that blunt moment.
Like
20, 30 minutes from me is the potato capital of the United States.
Isn't that Idaho?
No.
Isn't Idaho the potato state?
What are we looking at here?
RC Pit product. I'm trying to focus on it.
Let's
Trying
see.
to do advertising for him.
Oh,
Come on.
Woohoo!
It's a
Shock
shock
builder?
plier, but you can actually do put the little balls on your links at the same time with it.
Oh, careful.
Great little tool.
Cool.
Looks like a nutcracker.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But
How's it go with pecans, Tank?
usually I wait till they're
Did you
actually
say
on the
pecan?
links to do this, but
You can.
you just put it right on top of it and squeeze.
Pecan.
Put your links on.
can.
Pecan.
You can.
Pecan.
You can.
Are you serious? It's pecan. Pecan.
In the South, we call it pecan. It's like,
No. West, it's pecan. And let's see, the thing is, New Mexico is well known for their stupid chili. I don't think
Yeah.
so, but, and also pecan. Pecan. What?
See, I'm with Chris. It's pecan.
No,
Yeah.
pecan.
you can. You see a K in there?
Pecan.
Can.
I don't see an O in there. I see an A.
Okay, fine. I'll say it in Spanish. You know how to say pecan in Spanish?
Sure don't.
Easier. It's nuez.
Oh, they know.
Uh-huh.
What?
And how do you say it in French, Tank?
They know. No.
Or de nuo.
No.
Or nuez. There you go.
Nuez. Nuez. Nuez.
JP Slayer says,
Oh,
hey,
look
now,
at-
New Mexico has the best chili.
And JP Slayer Racing, I think he's in New Mexico. I know. He's a longtime friend. Hey man, good evening. Good to see you. Long time. I think he's in Albuquerque. But even from Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is pretty much like the sister city from El Paso, they have like all these pecan groves. They harvest pecans and they say pecan. Jesus, pecan, really? Help me out, JP. Have you ever heard of the term pecan? Pecan? Literally, it's pecan.
You can.
Your pecan.
Pecan. Pecan. Pecan. What?
Tomato,
No.
tomato, whatever. Listen, you say it how you want. I'll say it how I want. All right.
Tonight on RC
And
Conference
look,
Live, we're going to debate the
Yeah,
proper
yeah,
saying
it'll
of
be
pecans.
Pecan. No. And see, I don't know if you guys ever, and I know this is like the nationwide thing, but the chili that says Hatch chili, that actually is made from Hatch, New Mexico, which is like about 2 hours away from here. Okay, and they have like these huge chili groves where they grow all these spicy chilies and stuff. I mean, I don't think it's the great, but hey, yeah. Then again, it made it like a big thing. But, so yeah, the more you know. And they grow pecans.
Can't.
So,
Pecans.
yeah, pecan.
See, I think
Pecan.
pecans sounds better than pecans.
Yeah.
Oh,
The hell's a
Oh.
pecan?
yeah. It sounds more delicious and more
There you
expensive.
go.
Look, Tank, can you get a pecan and can you break one with that tool that you have?
Nope.
You can show the audience what we're talking
Can you
about.
break a pecan with it?
All the pecans I have in my house are out of the shell.
Pecan.
Oh.
And that we'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Really, and nobody, ladies and gentlemen on the chat, nobody's gonna comment on this pecan dilemma. Really, I'm waiting for JP to say something. Basher boy, you're right. Basher
Well,
boy,
it's
you're an
just like-
a-hole. Go back to school. I don't know, right?
It's just like Tamiya and Tamaya. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care how you say it, you're still gonna know what the heck I'm talking about.
Thank you, Tank. Yes, exactly.
Like Kevin Gibbs, me da una cerveza, por favor. Is the extent of my Spanish. That means, can you give me a beer, please? Well said. Well said.
Oh.
Pecan. And I'm thinking about it. It's like, should I say pecan? Like, did I learn something new here?
I think you should just drop the subject and move on to the next one.
Okay. How do you say acorns? Okay.
How do you say a-hole?
A-hole.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
Look, Jay's okay. Jay's RCX, but okay, pecan. Okay. All right. I'll drop it.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I do have a tree that grows pecans.
You said to drop it. Move on to the next subject, please. Do you know how to use one of
For
these
31 years.
Do you know how to use one of those things? And it is not to
Caliper,
break
yes, I do.
pecans. It is not to break pecans.
No? Pecan.
I'm not saying.
I have one sitting right here on my workbench. It looks exactly like yours, Tank. Same case and all.
What? One of.
Darn.
those.
Yep.
I need 55 millimeter and I'm at 56.1.
JP Slayer says pecan pie is how I say it.
That's true.
No, pecan pie is how you say it. I know he says it like that. Pecan pie.
I think if he was going to type it, he would have typed it with an O in there and not with an A.
You guys still
No,
on
because
that?
if you space
Move on.
if you space the PE pecan, can you put an O in there so you can drop it already? Anyway.
No, we're not going to drop it. So we're not going to drop it. So you're right. We're going to drop it. So we're right. So just drop it.
No. Huh. I have a damn tree in my backyard.
You have a tree in your yard. That's nice.
And it grows pecans.
It sounds like you're trying to say it with a French accent.
Pecan? Well, that's how. I'll just say it in Spanish. You guys, piss me off. It's nice.
Before learning how to say it in Spanish, try to say it right in English.
Right? Pecan. All right. Let's watch this. Look, it's twerking again. See? There you go. That'll just put my mind in something else, right?
Thank
Listen,
you.
I ain't throwing any more money at you. I already spent mine enough.
Oh, good stuff.
Wolf CRC is asking, what are you working on, Tank?
A Capra.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's building a Capra for the RC shop.
Yeah, building another Capra for them, and it's going to have dual steering on it. It's the Tank RC Special Edition.
There you
As soon as they turn on the power, it's going to smoke.
go. Ooh, that is a special edition.
And he's gonna do digital
Did you?
camo.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Digital camo.
Hey, did you just have a stroke there?
Something.
Yeah.
It runs in
I
the
know.
family, so.
I know the signs.
It runs in the family, so hey, it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change the subject.
Sean, hope you're not too sore tomorrow. Have a good evening.
Did what?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Good to see you, my friend. Take it easy. Get some rest. See you on the next one. Hey, Tank, can you say seashells? No, what is it? She sells seashells by
He
the seashore?
sells seashells by the seashore.
Can you say that, Tank?
I just did. You didn't hear me?
No.
Darn, that's too bad. Here, let me repeat it. Hold on. Let me repeat it. There
No.
you go.
Oh, that was
You
good.
muted yourself.
I did. No, I didn't. It must be the administrator that did that.
Oh,
It's StreamYard acting up.
That's it.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, good stuff.
Mm-mm-mm.
Jay's RC Expedition asks, "Have you heard a Canadian say decals?"
Oh, you guys say decals.
Decals.
Really interesting.
The decals. Like what?
Dickles.
Decals.
You
Decals.
trying to say pickles?
Dickles. What? I don't want to build trucks tonight. Screw that. I'm going to go to the next stage. I don't want to build trucks.
No?
I don't feel like building
That's the
trucks.
best part.
Yeah. Everybody loves building
Put your
shops.
hand.
Oh, and now they want me to
Your
put the
hands on
servo
oil.
on, but the servos are back order. I don't have the servos yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You can't continue on with the project.
Darn.
The assembly
Yeah.
line stops there.
You need
Yeah.
a shock holder.
Yep.
Oh hey. Look at that.
I 3D printed this one.
Ooh, ain't you fancy?
No, not really.
That's fancy. Like a test tube thing.
Pardon
that
my
from-
ignorance, but that wasn't given out, right? Like in our what is it? Our trivia night we had? No, right?
This? No, I didn't give one of these out. I should. I didn't think about it. I should print a couple more and give out next time. Speaking
Yeah.
of, I also have, and it's downstairs, so I can't show it, but I think it was Brian Taff, I think, sent me two like styrofoam blocks, like to hold an RC to keep the wheels off the ground.
Oh,
Yeah. They're a certain brand. I can't think of them right now, but I have them downstairs. But he actually had contacted me after the last trivia and said, "Hey, I've got something I want to send for the next trivia to give away." I was like, "All right," gave him my address and he sent them to me. So started
that's
a
cool.
small collection of stuff for the next trivia.
Which it's still unofficial, but it will happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely.
We'll get to it.
Yep. So I need to remember. I'll print one of those shock holder. It's it's actually 4 pieces, but I'll print a couple of those.
Cool.
Cool. So then Tank he can build his shocks.
Right.
Right, Tank?
White. Sure.
He probably has a nice shock holder. We just haven't seen it yet.
I got a video on that.
Yeah.
My shock holder is pretty cool. If I can find it.
Yeah.
Where the heck did it go?
These are my shock
Ready
holders.
for whatever he's gonna. Right. The Tank is the type of person that he has an ace up his sleeve, so
Oh yeah.
he's gonna show us some pretty cool, I bet. Are you lost, Tank?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Hold on. My mess of stuff.
Do you need help?
But I just used it a little while ago.
I mean,
Oh,
you're right around the corner. I could go out and help you.
Man, when you're looking for stuff, you just can't find it. It's crazy. I find everything else, but not that.
It's a Pinosaurus? How do you label that?
Oh Lord.
Erectile?
I can't find it.
Erectile?
The reptile. You have a reptile.
Oh. That's exactly what I was thinking, Chris.
Oh,
As you can see, Tank is truly a dickhead. As you see in the screen.
That's my dino dick.
Ah.
Oh.
Is it 110 scale? What scale is that? 114?
I can't find it. Anyway, I do have one somewhere.
you got the dino dick. I got the beavers. Put them together. What you got?
You got a scene.
Oh. Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh man, only an RC conference live. Jesus.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like it. It was
So what? The dinosaur holds your shocks or what?
awesome. Or does something else hold your shocks?
Was that thing? I mean,
No,
we're still waiting.
Just wait. I'll go find it online. I do have the video.
Like,
You can make one at home. You can make one at home, and it costs you nothing. You'll see.
Oh.
well, CRC, that's shocking.
Oh, good. I'm actually hurting from laughing.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs says I'm crying.
That's good.
What do you call those people where they go out and dig out and find bones? Like, did they actually find that while digging that tank somehow? No.
No.
Like, was that dinosaur was supposed to come out in Jurassic Park, but they didn't make the clip because it was too graphic?
I
Yeah.
actually have to paint that one, so I haven't painted it yet. I'm
debating
which color. I'm debating which color to paint it.
Oh my god. I just hope it doesn't say Robert.
Oh shit.
So
I think it needs to be a light color, like I don't know.
well, it's either tan or maybe black. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Maybe black. Oh my god, we went that way. Oh my god.
Oh, let's see what we got here.
So, and this is a do-it-yourself poor man shock stand. So basically, what you do
Okay.
is you take a paint can, you take tie wraps, and you put clothespins.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that's
And
Okay, so
you-
where does the Penosaurus come into play?
you build that in 5 minutes?
yeah.
So here, like my video is 13 minutes. Okay, they build that in 10 minutes. So basically, you just take it and put it around. Now it's just drying. So it just shows you quickly how to actually do it.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And it actually holds your shock pretty good. And you can have 4 shocks on there.
That's actually a really good idea.
That's what I was looking for. But with all my mess, and I switched my table around. So I did move some things around. Now I got to find it again somewhere. Oh, I just saw it.
But I think we're still trying to figure out where the Penosaurus comes into play.
What is that scene from the first one? They move in herds. They do move in herds.
But two of my things, because I used the plastic ones and I should have used a wooden one. So one of them broke one time, so I replaced it with a wood one, and the other one broke because the plastic one, the plastic gets brittle after a while, so it's better to use a wood one.
Okay.
So I've used it all the time, and what's nice about this can has still a little bit of yellow in there. Not much, but there's still some, so you can still use it. And if you want, you can put that down and paint your can. If you
Paint
want.
your dinosaur with that. Go for it. Go nuts.
Yeah,
Yes,
paint it
the
yellow.
yellow one.
Oh my god. Can you still believe I'm still laughing? I'm glad I'm not showing my face.
I think everybody got a pretty good laugh out of that.
Like, I have a lot of questions, Tank. You know, I know I'm not asking, but
And I thought Green Frog saying what scale is the Dickosaurus was good, but you know what? The Penosaurus is better.
Yeah. It does that.
I can measure it if you guys really want me to measure it. I never did, but I can measure it.
based on 101.
But it does have balls, so
What kind of show is this?
Oh,
So it is circumcised.
So-
Okay, so
so
that means
how
that's
do
a
you-
carnivore.
So how do you measure this? Do you measure this from this to the tip, or do you measure it from the back of it to the tip?
Usually it's supposed to be from your middle finger to your palm.
I just want to know there. So basically, if I go from the back, well, it's curved. So depending where I measure it, it's either 6 inch or it's either 5.5 inch. So it's very curved, but it's
Kevin.
there's a big curve on that.
Oh my god.
But see now, is that 3D printed?
Yes, it is. And I even have a lot of 3D stuff. See, I even got this for 3D stuff.
Oh my god. This one's
The
great.
chainsaw
It even
and
has
cinder
pecans. Oh god. Oh.
Oh my god! How many hours did it take?
It even has pecans.
Oh my god!
I'm hurting. Oh.
They're never gonna let me in here again. Them.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I definitely did this time, man. Oh my god.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah.
Hey, Tank.
Green Fox
Hank.
is definitely a carnivore.
What?
Tank, can you
What?
send me the file?
I don't have the file. I can ask for it. What? When can Hobby have that file so I can ask for it?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does it hide?
Oh my god.
That is, joking around, joking aside, honestly, that should be our mascot.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Jesus. You're awesome, Tank. Oh man. I
That was
definitely
great.
needed this laugh.
That was great. Green Fox
Anyway.
is the female of the species. Oh my
You're gonna be okay.
Volvo Rex.
You're gonna be okay, JMH. You're
Oh,
breathing heavy.
I might need to go get my inhaler. Oh man.
Oh my god.
No, just call me.
So there
Tank.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is 3D printed. It is based on a 101 scale, and it's a carnivore. So yeah, the more you know.
And
On the
An
next
inquiring
trivia
mind wants to
night,
know.
we will be giving away Penisauruses.
There you go. What's under the shirt?
as soon as you get the file,
Oh. Oh my
Oh
god.
man,
Jay.
that
Oh
was
my
great.
god.
Name it the little friend.
Oh.
Little friend.
Oh. Wow, I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Now I want a 3D printer.
I'm sure I can find the file for that.
Tank should name it. Tank should name it
Radioactive,
Little Tank.
yes, I need my inhaler. It's downstairs. I have one. Oh my god. Whew.
I'm still laughing. I don't know.
I'm just curious what I need to type in to search for that. Is it Penosaurus? Is it?
I think it is. I can't remember. Dickosaurus, I think, or something. He told me the name of it a while back. I forgot.
Just
Right,
type in
Dickosaurus.
tank and then it comes up.
This is why I don't have a 3D.
And then it'll give you the option, circumcised or not. Oh, God.
Did they make a straighter one?
You make a what?
Did they make a straighter one?
I have no idea.
Oh man.
Let me take a picture, send it to Paul, and ask him what's the file of it. What's the name of it?
Wait, yeah, you say you gotta send a picture, right?
Yeah, I got to send him a picture. Well, it's just like last time. I take a body part and I take a picture of the body part over my box of stuff, and this was in the box, lying down. And my buddy starts laughing. He goes, "You got to be careful what's behind what you take the picture, eh?" And then I look. I go, "Oh my god!"
It's behind the little
Oh.
Oh my,
I'm going through Thingiverse right now.
oh my god. Ah.
The next week on YouTube on RC Conference Live, we are going to have
How to
I don't
build
know
it.
how we top this.
And what's fun with 3D printer, you can blow this up any size you want.
Yes, you can scale it up or scale it down.
And that's the reason I got this one, because the guy wanted a bigger one and he was printing one way bigger.
Holy crap. And you can paint it, which is cool too. Oh man.
Like I'm thinking of painting the back because it's like scale, like green. You paint the green and then you fade into tan, the color tan. But then I got to paint all the veins kind of purple. So I got to be artistic on this. And maybe do a transplant for the hair on the balls. So I don't know.
It's like
Kevin says I got a cramp.
Now, where could I leave this for people? I don't know.
There, that's
Yeah, but
fine.
it's right on my drawing. It's right on my instruction. I could leave it down like this. It's sleeping. It's sleeping. Don't bother it.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look at my car. Working again.
Is it twerking?
Source?
Yeah. Jesus, we've been talking about penises for like the last 20 minutes.
Put that in the back of his boat.
Yeah, thank you. Let me get that really quick. Gotcha.
Well, I'm going to continue to look. I haven't found the file yet, but I will continue to look for it.
Hey,
always
you might
looking
even use a magnifying glass.
I'm always looking for something to print. So,
And you know what? And those of you watching, okay, I haven't laughed like this, in months. So who knows? This may pop up in probably a trivia night. I mean, never forget this.
Oh, that
because
actually
Tank is really behind this. Tank is really behind this. So those of you watching, man, you're in for a good show too. So definitely.
Kevin Gibbs said, "What a show! I've never laughed so hard." I agree. I've had quite the laugh. Green Frog says, "Thank you for not using flesh tone 3D printer filament, Francisco."
Oh.
Oh, wow. That was awesome. And we have went way over normal time.
Yeah, we went overtime.
All good, which is all
Definitely.
good. It's been awesome.
Yeah.
We've gotten some great laughs.
No, actually, we need to reevaluate our lives after this. So,
Reevaluate your live and reevaluate who you invite.
No. You're priority now. Thanks. So.
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, the show won't go on if you're not here.
Right? No, this was awesome.
I mean, the 5 to 6 inches put him to the top.
There you go.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
See, I've actually been,
Jesus,
if I want to change the subject slightly, I've been 3D printing these little containers to put my screws and stuff in. Been trying to organize all my screws and everything. So I have them organized by size and color. So all my black ones are in here, and all my stainless steel's in another one.
Yeah.
And
Penises? Oh, the box. Okay, sorry. See, I'm still.
And no
you
pecans?
still got Penisaurus on the brain.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Oh man. I didn't know you can 3D print such a thing, man.
You can
Guess
print
you learn
whatever.
everything. I guess you learn something new every day. Jesus Christ, man. Oh man. Who comes up with this stuff, you know? Like literally, who's the guy that came up with that file? Put it there, and it's like, oh, let's see how many of these pop up. And oh my god, well, Tank printed one, so it's like, you know,
it's popped up.
Oh my god.
like, yeah, like who's the guy who's like, oh, let's make a dinosaur look like a freaking penis,
Oh,
Oh,
which is amazing. Yeah, you know, the artistic thing is there, right? Oh man,
y'all got everything on this show. Y'all got beavers, dino days.
Dino D.
You got money being thrown around.
twerking RC.
Yeah, RC cars.
Working on these.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
You
man.
might have to change the name.
Well, that's why in the description it says we will talk all things RC and some things not. So,
Yeah.
And see, and a 3D printer, you know, yeah, it's RC related, but it's we went Mia Khalifa on that one.
I mean, if we scaled that down a little bit, it could be a driver for an RC.
Yeah. We'll get like a 6x6 and make it like a jungle thing kind of deal.
Yeah.
And like in Jurassic Park 2 when they have like all these cages.
Right
You know?
there.
Just in Google, I typed in dinosaur, what is it? Dinosaur penis 3D file, and I found a whole bunch of them.
Okay, I was on Thingiverse, but I'll do a Google search.
On Yegi, there's a bunch of them. There's even one called Trump Dinosaurus Rex. And it's the same thing as mine, except it's got Trump's head on where the head of mine is. Plus, it's got a whole bunch of different ones. This is crazy.
Wootsy and Kevin Gibbs basically said scale it down for a hood ornament.
Yes, you could.
Yeah. No, Wolfsty said that. The bonnet.
Oh, there it is.
The bonnet same
Dino, it's Dino Dick is what it. That's what it's called.
And Green Frog says, "Or dreams, no judgment here."
Only on cults.
That's how you're gonna name it, Tank?
Well, that's what the name of the file is.
That's that how you're gonna name it? Like, is it a pet?
Oh, and it's version 6 also. That means there's different versions. It is
So version 1 is more veiny or what?
It is printed with ABS, but can be printed with PLA, ABS, or whatever. Please do not copy or distribute it.
Please don't print it near a Viagra bottle.
No.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Can we just stop with this penis? Oh my god, what?
I just found one that I need.
You saw 101 scale penis?
Well, I found a few, but there's one with a set of boobs on it. That's a penis boobs.
I saw that one.
Well, let's see. V1 to V5 flopped. Green Frog says make it a shifter knob.
One that's a Virginosaurus.
Oh, there you go.
Jay's RC Expedition Dongzilla.
So,
Kevin Gibbs says collect them all. Be the first on your block. Oh, Jesus.
uh,
Oh my God.
And you have one, Tank. I mean, geez,
he's got one.
somehow I'm jealous.
Look at this one. Look at this one. It's got little arms and it's pointing the other way. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was curved the other way, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Now, this is RC Basher Boy on a good day. Come on, focus.
Maybe, yeah.
It won't focus.
Oh man, what a night!
Yeah.
Oh, they even have it as a
Yeah.
cookie cutter.
Is a cookie cutter?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, wow.
Every party
Put
needs
that one in
cookies
chocolate.
that way.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that one in chocolate. You can have a party with all the girls.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Or some guys also, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a strange urge to put some wheels on it.
What is that guy's name from the first one? From the first Jurassic Park? Jeff Goldblum, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, Kevin.
I have a strange urge to put wheels on it. And make it hill climb.
Hill climber.
Oh.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Now I want to see the movie. You know?
You're gonna think about that when you see the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will print you one, Gabe, and send it with your shirt.
Did you find a file?
I did.
Okay.
I just I have to fix my printer first. I actually had a big mess up the other day, and I haven't messed with it since. So I gotta fix that, and then I was actually trying to 3D print me a boat, RC boat, and
Okay.
sections,
T-Rex.
and had a big mess up.
But you see the thing is, while you're 3D printing that, and then somebody walks in and then they see what it's printing, like what do you say? If they
You
ask
want
you,
one?
hey, so what are you printing?
You want one? That's what you
Thor
said.
thing.
I'm printing a dinosaur.
I'm 3D printing with a penis on it.
Imagine that thing running around.
Well, he actually had this printing in his store, the RC store. So it was printing. And when you're printing it, it's actually printing it from the bottom up. So it was kind of neat because you only could see. You
Oh, it
couldn't
was
see
neat?
that until the
You
end.
literally
So,
got to see it grow.
yes. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh.
You want one?
I mean, like, technically, who doesn't?
I'm gonna put my toy away now.
Oh. Wow.
What has
Now
it been? Has it been longer than 4 hours?
They
We're going on
They
3, actually.
they say that you can't sell the file, but you can sell the finished product. Don't forget.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
See, I might have to print one and take it to work and leave it on some colleague's desk.
There you go.
Yeah,
That works.
you might be working at McDonald's the next day.
Oh.
His and his are bedroom toys.
Bedrooms. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind having two of those. You know, battle it out like roar. You know, the king of the jungle.
You're not supposed to touch tips.
You're not supposed to cross the beams.
You see, the interesting thing is, you know, have you ever seen giraffes fight?
Not
They use
yet.
their necks,
Yeah.
but they use their necks. I mean, pretty violently. I can imagine what those dinosaurs can do.
Oh.
Kind of like Star Wars, you know, the freaking lightsabers going on.
Green Frog says.
Oh, can you make one that glows?
I'm sure.
Green Frog says, I can imagine using the excuse I tripped and it just happened. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I downloaded the wrong file.
Damn, 3D printer always acts up.
I promise that's not the file I started.
Oh, man. So that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you can print those hollow so they're not as heavy to handle.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Sword fight. Guru, you need one of these?
Actually,
Guru's back.
Actually, here in this term, I don't think a woman would say that's what she said. Actually, the woman would say that's what she downloaded.
AZ joined us. Welcome. He said, or you wish she said.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that was too good tonight.
Yeah. Man. Good comedy right there.
Jay asked, Guru, did you see the Wienosaurus?
It's a dickosaurus.
Yeah, we saw a particular phenomenon. You know, what is it back like 3000 BC tank?
I mean, we've had a little bit of everything tonight. You know, we've talked about USTE. Tank's been working on building a Capra. I've done a little bit of maintenance. Chris has done some maintenance. We've had some RC twerking, and then we've had Penosaurus.
And the Penosaurus. Yep. And actually, this is my first live stream that I've showed, you know, in a couple of weeks. So that's also new, right?
AZ, you hadn't missed much except for a ton of laughing for the last, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been good stuff.
Oh yeah. They'll just have to replay it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta
But,
replay it, and if you need an excuse for you to buy a 3D printer, Hank has the answer.
Oh.
So yeah, and if you're curious, yeah, you're gonna have to rewind. Well, if Hank wants to show it off,
And he's
Whatever.
still figuring out how he's gonna paint it.
Maybe a
and
soft.
let me read.
Maybe
Oh,
a
he
sponge.
said green, and then it was just gonna start off
Okay.
as flesh. And
AZ says he has a 3D printer.
oh,
Mm.
Woodsy says he's gonna
If you-
watch this back tomorrow.
oh man.
I have to sit on my floor from the last hour.
Just make sure you don't play at it. Play it at your work.
Yeah, this might not be work safe.
He said blue.
AZ says, "Do I need to make one for you, Gabe?"
Well,
I've
I
already
mean,
told him I could send him one when I send his shirt to him. But we were debating on scaling it up or down, like scaling it down for a driver or a hood ornament, or
yeah.
Should I tell you how
But either
tall
or, I
that
mean,
one is? If I tell you how tall that one is, it's going to help you when you print it because you're going to know how tall it is. Ah, heck, print a whole bunch of them.
from now on, when we send out RC Conference Live stickers, you may not know what else might show up with it.
As long as I put 6 glasses on it, it's all good. Got my thumb wrapper and sticker.
Hey, Guru, actually, it's funny you say that. It showed back up yesterday. Evidently, I didn't have enough postage on it, so I've got to go by the
Post office.
yeah, and add postage for it. So it showed up in my mailbox Friday, or I think it was Friday. So it's sitting on my counter waiting to go out so I can go by the store. So sorry about that. But I was like, wow, it's just now showing up because I sent it out quite a long time ago.
Well,
But it'll go out this week again.
you'd think the postal guy would get it right and give you the right amount right off the bat.
Yeah. Well, I guess I tried to cheat the system a little bit, and I put it in an envelope and put a stamp on it because the thumb controller is not really heavy or that thick, but I guess it was thick enough that they wanted more postage.
Okay.
Greedy. They're greedy. Damn it. The government's greedy.
Yes, they are.
No, they just want what's coming to them.
Yeah, they want their cut.
Yeah, that's
Of
it.
everything,
They're the mafia.
right?
Yeah, you want protection? You want the police department? You got to pay us.
They get a cut of everything I do. I mean, for everything.
Yeah.
I want to ship you something. They want a part of it. I want to buy something to eat. They get a part of it.
Who's this FICA? Why is she taking all my money?
I want to work. They got to take a part of it.
Man, these links are friggin' beefy, which is nice because it's going to make the truck handle better. All the weight's going to be down low. Oh, these axles look so pretty.
Those are nice. They were very nice axles.
You mail trucks to get the taxes.
Kevin, I agree with you. The taxes we pay mail should be free. Agree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
And now we're bailing them out and helping them buy new trucks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably shut down in like 7-8 minutes or 6 minutes or so at 12. I got to get
All
some to be up in the morning for competition. But it's been a awesome night.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely.
It's good to have Gabe. It's good to have you back on.
Thank you. No, I'm no stranger. I'll definitely be on. Hopefully, next coming weeks.
Oh,
I just
you'll see
had,
Tank. You'll see Tank up here, and he'll
These
like,
past
you gotta
few-
get him one.
Yeah, these past few weeks, man, they've been pretty rough, and things are getting back to normal. So that's good.
AZ, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Be safe on the road tomorrow.
Yeah, stay safe, man. Drive it safe.
And Guru's asking if you can do an offline.
Yeah, I can start the Zoom.
Well, there you go. After party.
Just like that, the Zoom is on.
That's where the penis will get wild. I'll say that.
If anybody received an invite from me to come on the Zoom lately, we are having an after-hour party, which means we're all going to join the Zoom. Just click the same link I sent you yesterday or the day before, Tuesday, Tuesday or Thursday. It's the same link, so you guys can jump in and talk to us once this stream is over.
Yep, which will be about 5 minutes, guys. We'll shut it at 12.
Or 9:55, or no 10. Sorry, Mountain Time. Mountain Time where we call pecans, not pecans.
Oh, there he goes with his friggin' pecans again.
I forgot about that. Yeah, we've had a wide variety of conversations tonight, everybody. Just to recap, I talked a little bit about USTE. I was at last weekend, which was awesome. You need to go if you haven't been. Some RC maintenance. We've talked about Gabe's new RC here that he hasn't even driven yet.
The Tomahawk.
Yes, did a little twerking for us.
Which I paid for.
yes, it had money. Money was thrown. And and we've had Penosaurus here, Rex.
That's the mascot of the night right there. Yep.
I'm trying to get him to stay on my shoulder, but he wants to fall off.
JP says after hours is where Tank shows his private collection.
That's the one that guards all the RCs.
Here you go, Gabe. Guru says it's pecan. I guess that's how you say that.
Yeah. Pecan.
The Wrath of
There you
Khan.
go, pecan.
And we've talked about pecans very extensively.
Pecan.
Oh yeah.
Pecan.
Yes.
Too much.
We have somebody here that feels that it's not pecans.
Pecan.
Yeah.
Not once have I heard somebody say, "Hey, can I have some pecan pie?" No, never. But yeah, then again, carry on. Go ahead.
and then we just after pecans we went to Penosaurus. And literally laughed our asses off.
Everybody did it. Somebody
in the comments
on the floor.
In the comment section, let us know if it was a herbivore or a carnivore. Comment down below.
Yeah.
Hey, look, somebody's taking your side.
Yes. But it's been an awesome night. I want to thank everybody in the chat that's been hanging out with us and helping make the funny stuff even funnier, honestly. Want to thank Chris and Tank and Gabe for joining us.
No problem.
And
Thank you.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Tank tonight, we wouldn't have probably been on as long as we have and laughed as hard as we have. So yeah, it's been an awesome night. So Chris, if you got anything you want to say to the viewers, by all means.
Thanks for watching and laughing with us. It's been a great time, and I hope y'all have a great week and get out and do some RCing if you can. So so thanks for having me.
Definitely. Tank.
Thanks for putting the link there and having these chat. It's a lot of fun. And till then, charge up some batteries. Go out there and have some fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun.
Absolutely. And Yeah, definitely, guys. If you can get out and do some RCing, I'm gonna be doing some tomorrow. And Gabe, I'll let you finish up, and you can close us out.
No, definitely. So hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. Hopefully you guys had a great laugh. I know for some people it may be offensive, may not be, whatever. Hopefully you guys had a great laugh with us. And yeah, tune in next week for RC Conference Live. See you on the next one. Later.
Good night, everyone.